Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lee and Steffy have solid responses to Sheila being alive. At Forrester manifestations, Liam and Edge were amazed by Trust's announcement that Sheila was alive and that Minister had been correct from the start. Edge contended that it was unrealistic to feel that Sheila was not the individual that Steffy had cut. While Edge vented his dissatisfaction, Liam looked into Janet Weber on the web. Trust cleared up that she'd had a comparative response for seeing Sheila perfectly healthy with her own eyes. Liam trusted Trust's story, however Edge was persuaded that the circumstance was some way or another one more of Sheila's plans. Trust filled in extra subtleties, including how Elder and Finn had found Sheila tied up in a neglected structure. Trust utilized help to depict how Finn figured Steffy would take the fresh insight about Sheila being alive. "I don't think this word help implies what you think it implies," Edge hollered. Edge was despondent about Finn's choice to invite Sheila back into his life. Liam agreed and said that it would be unimaginable for anybody to unwind with Sheila alive. The two men were unaffected by Trust's case that Sheila had attempted to prevent Sugar from hurting Steffy. At the clinic, Lee took a gander at the at this point unclear patient's toes and gulped hard. She inquired as to why the patient had a sheet over their face. There was no reaction, yet under the sheet, Sheila gave her all to smother her giggling. "I realized somebody named Sheila. She had a missing toe, as well," Lee said serenely. Lee requested that the patient uncover themselves. At the point when the patient didn't consent, Lee yanked the sheet off. Lee shouted with sickening dread as she saw Sheila Carter's face. Sheila taunted Lee by faking her very own shout. As Lee drew back with sickening dread, Sheila laughed to herself. "This can't be. You can't be," Lee panted. Sheila's entertainment went to coldness. "You would have jumped at the chance to see me gone for good," Sheila growled. Lee addressed how Sheila wasn't dead. Sheila answered that it wasn't blind chance or destiny, however Finn that had saved her. "My awesome child is the explanation that I am here," Sheila said as she grinned. Lee contended that Sheila was nothing to Finn. Sheila unequivocally conflicted. "He is glad to have me back in his life, and he at absolutely no point ever needs to be separated from me in the future," Sheila expressed. Lee started to cry when Sheila said that Finn had referred to her as a mother. That pity went to seethe as Lee thrusted at Sheila. Elder showed up minutes after the fact and tore Lee away from Sheila. A medical caretaker went into the room and controlled Lee. Sheila put her hand dependent upon her temple and reported that she might want to see another specialist on the grounds that Dr. Finnegan's bedside way was a piece brutal for her. Lee shouted a few times that she would kill Sheila. Afterward, the medical attendant gave Sheila a few liquids intravenously. At the point when the medical caretaker got out of the room, a smiling minister chided Sheila for playing a not extremely pleasant trick on Lee. Sheila guaranteed the trick had been innocuous, and she started to snicker. Elder cautioned Sheila that there would be a ton of fascinating responses once the world discovered that Sheila Carter was resurrected by and by. At the Bluff House, Steffy glowered as Finn made sense of the tremendous shock that had prompted Sheila being viewed as alive. Finn tranquilly made sense of that. "Steffy had not wounded Sheila, she's cut a clone named Sugar." Steffy thudded down on the couch and inquired as to whether he was hearing what he was talking about. Finn conceded that his story appeared to be incredible: plastic medical procedure, doppelgangers, and retribution plots. He even admitted that he could never have trusted it either, on the off chance that he hadn't seen Sheila with his own eyes. "You assume you saw Sheila?" Steffy answered, reminding Finn that he'd likewise had a bad dream about Sheila being alive. At the point when Finn alluded to Sheila as his mom, Steffy revised him and expressed that Lee was his mom. Steffy got another shock when Finn said that he was grateful that Sheila was alive. Finn attempted to make sense of that Sheila being alive was something to be thankful for, in light of the fact that it implied that Steffy could be liberated of the sentiments she'd had about taking Sheila's life. It was at that time that Steffy appeared to out of nowhere understand that Finn wasn't preposterous. She breathed out profoundly. Minister was correct. "Is this genuine at the present time?" she inquired. Steffy got some distance from her significant other and said, "Sheila's alive." Steffy vs. Sheila, Finn's dream, trusts back and forth. The striking and the wonderful spoilers for Monday, May 13, 2024 are here. Fans can anticipate Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, to go ballistic over John Finnegan's leather expert Novlin Wonder News. Coming up on the striking and the wonderful. In the interim, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, seems to have totally flown off the handle. Be that as it may, Elder Sharp, Sean Cannon, appears to be dumbfounded and keeps arranging the wedding. Continue to peruse to figure out the thing is coming up in the following episode of the CBS drama. The intense and the delightful spoilers, John Finnegan's Wonder Dream. B&B spoilers uncover that Finn returned home to fill Steffy in regarding the wonder he recently experienced. When Steffy took in the data about Sheila and Janet Weber, otherwise known as Sugar, additionally played by Kimberlyn Brown, she will go crazy. Steffy will see that Finn over the Sheila circumstance. In addition to the fact that Finn knows Sheila is alive, yet assisted Minister with saving her life. Then, at that point, Finn trusted Sheila's account of recovery. Finn is additionally beginning to refer to Sheila as a mother. B&B spoilers, defying Sheila Carter. After Steffy goes crazy at Finn, she will go defy Sheila. Presently, we doesn't know whether the showdown will occur on Monday's episode. However, that is recommended per the week after week review cut. Steffy will get right in front of Sheila and request that she cut the association with Finn. Obviously, Sheila in no way wants to do that. The striking and the delightful spoilers, Elder Sharp's dumbfounded euphoria. The strong and the lovely spoilers for Monday, May 13th uncover that Elder will keep arranging his wedding. Minister will ask Trust Logan, Annika Noel, to demand Finn's participation at Sheila's wedding. Yet Trust inquires as to whether he will be Minister's best man. While Minister is thrilled that Sheila is alive, there appears something not quite right about the miscreant. Indeed, the antagonist is accustomed to conspiring and narrating, in any event, taking to drastic courses of action to pull off wrongdoings. Moving. B&B spoilers, Finn forced to walk Sheila down the path and be Minister's best man? In any case, Sheila's adoration for Minister was genuine. Despite the fact that Sheila is back, there is simply something that doesn't appear to be very right with her. Is this truly Sheila, or might it at some point truly be Sugar? How hard could it be for Sugar to remove a toe very much like Sheila did when her arrangement turned out badly? Another chance is that Sheila's brush with death makes her believe she's everlasting. Maybe that is the reason Sheila was so striking to snicker and play mind games with Lee at the clinic. Moving. The striking and the wonderful spoilers, fans think the Sheila storyline is madness. Consequently, fans could likewise see Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, have one more terrified circumstance. Luna takes a pregnancy test in the week after week C cut. In any case, will RJ Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, or Zend Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, be the dad? The striking and the lovely spoilers for the 7-day stretch of May 13th are here. Anticipate Minister Sharp, Sean Cannon, to get Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, a wedding gift. John Finnegan, leather treater Novlin, gets kickback. Furthermore, more individuals will before long learn about Sheila's salvage as well as Finn's new position toward his introduction to the world mother. Continue to peruse and we should talk about the thing is coming up the following week. The strong and the wonderful spoilers, Sheila Carter's restoration spreads. B&B spoilers for the 7-day stretch of May 13th uncover that report about Sheila being saved will arrive at Forrester manifestations. When Finn tells Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, reality with regards to Sheila, the word will get out far and wide. Steffy will burn through no time jogging over to Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, as well as Edge Forrester, Torsten K. From that point, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and others will discover that Steffy shot Janet Weber, otherwise known as Sugar, Kimberlyn Brown, rather than Sheila.